Ahoy there, YouTube. Finally gonna get working on the 92 today. Got a couple of things in planned. Here's the parts stash, a little bit of you knocking out. You can probably see by the ground it's been raining all day, and it was actually supposed to rain all day long, but we seem to have a little bit of a light in the rain. So I'm gonna get as much of this done as I possibly can today until it starts raining again. So I got new shocks for the back. I got some sway bars. These are heavier duty sway bars. I got some tie rod ends, some ball joints, some motor mounts, timing belt, a new grill with a logo that isn't busted out, trailing arm bushings, sway bar end links, belts, a bunch of other stuff. I think I got more stuff too. I also got some tail lights and some trim pieces in the trunk that I'm going to be getting slapped back on today. I'm trying to point and look through the screen at the same time. Anyway, so I'm actually going to start in the back, knock out the tail light, put some trim pieces on it, and then I'm going to kind of work my way underneath it and then kind of go forward and get as much done as I can today. And hopefully the rain will stay away for a while, but who knows? Maybe I'll get nothing done. Maybe I'll get everything done. So anyway, while it's still clear out, let's get moving. And here I got a little bit of start of some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing to it. This is going to be all later date stuff, but I got a bunch of trim in here. I got the busted rear ashtray, a third brake light cover, got a door panel, I got another one on the way that should be here pretty soon. I guess they're called map cards or map pockets or whatever. And then I probably should clean the trunk out a little bit better because I didn't do that when I cleaned the rest of it out. So, but I got a bunch of trim here. This trim piece is for over here, which is actually busted, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of snip it off and just kind of make it work for now because it's going to be better than nothing. I should probably focus the camera on it properly. And I got a tail light and a handful of other things. So I guess we'll get... Alrighty, well, I got these clips off IPD. They are not exactly the right size in comparison to these, but they fit kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and try them. I kind of have a feeling they're not going to be right, but we're going to go ahead and try it real quick and see if we get lucky with this passenger or driver's side rear door trim. I think somebody had attempted to glue some of these on in the past because I just had to clean out a bunch of glue and a bunch of epoxy. So anyway, we'll slip this in there, see if we get lucky. Alrighty, well, I am resorting back to the factory style trim clips. I bought these off of IPD, and they do not slide in this trim piece very well. It could be that the channel in here is a bit more wore out, and it needs these still or something. I don't exactly know, but either way, I'm gonna go ahead and just do some math real quick and slide the factory trim pieces in. Look at that! It's a torque spit? Come on. All right. Nice. No more busted tail light. Looks way nicer. Alrighty, well, I bought these stupid clips and managed to get this rear trim back on the trunk, and it's definitely holding on there, but they just don't go on there very easy. I do not like how easy it is to have them fall out, so I don't know if any of you guys know of anybody that sells the OEM style. I'd honestly would prefer the extra fight and the extra struggle to get them done, but yeah, leave that down on the word spot if you know of anything, because I think I prefer those. But anyway, let's, well, I gotta go grab the keys. Crap. back with the keys. Now on my way to the next thing. This is a third brake light cover. Hopefully I can get this to slip over top of here. I've actually never done one of these before, and I was told that they're fairly difficult to slide in right. I got two. Actually, get the camera angled right. Do these slide on here? I guess I could have right in. I got really good. Hold the camera better. Yep, I just ruined it. Oh, well, thankfully he sent me two. Well, task failed successfully. I installed two of them and broke both of them. So those things are kind of a pain to get on, but thankfully they sold new ones on eBay for like $22. So I'm just gonna have to go that route and then be sad because I broke an OEM Hello one and annihilate it into smithereens. Two of them actually, so whoops. Good job, Luke. Good job. Alrighty, next thing I got is one new one of these. I think I'm gonna get this open out again. I had it out once upon a time. Alrighty. Nice complete ashtray going in. Look at that. Alrighty, and last but most certainly not least is going to be map pockets. Or map cards, or map, whatever they call them. So let me get these ones out. The remainders of them, I should say, anyway. Oh crap, I need a flathead screwdriver for these. Da-da-da. No, I don't. Just need a good fingernail. There we go. That garbage is out. Now let me slide this in. Alrighty, let me quick flip this back in and get a couple screws in. Alrighty, I also got the passenger one on too now, which actually looks like I gotta turn this clip a little bit more sideways. There we go. And look at that, two nice new door cards that are not blown apart. Alrighty, now that the tail light and the trunk seal, or trunk trims, whatever you want to call it, are on, I'm gonna move forward with doing some stuff in the rear, underneath. Here's a better look at these shocks. They are not great at all. And then I can't tell the condition of these trailing arms, but I'm gonna go ahead and swap them out anyway. I got some with some nice poly bushings in it. And these brakes look like garbage too. So I have rear pads, but I don't have rotors, so I'm gonna have to get some of those loaded up. But for now, let's knock out what we can. Well, I got the rear sway bar out, and well, you can probably see in the video it's sprinkling. So I'm gonna have to wrap her up and call her a day, at least call her for now. which is super unfortunate, but at least I got the sway bar out. And, well, the tail light and some trim, which sucks. But, oh well, that's the time of the year we're in. So, I'm gonna wrap up and pick up where I left off very soon. Alrighty, well, the rain let up just enough for me to get a few things knocked out. So, I have the sway bar in here, I have the shocks over there, and I have new trailing arms. So you can see what the bushings in there are nice and polyurethane now. And I found a few other things that I'm gonna have to address soon. Right there's a hole in this trailing arm right here. The bushings in the panhard bar are completely garbage. I don't know if I can get those very well. And the front trailing arm bushings, it's kind of hard to see. Focus phone. Well, I can see better up there. I can't really get a good angle at it. Either way, the front trailing arm bushings are completely garbage as well. So I'm gonna have to change all those along with probably also the rear trailing arms on both sides, and a couple of little things. Some brake lines look kind of rusty and stuff like that. But another thing that I found that is definitely gonna have to get addressed before this thing gets on the road. Oh boy, this bumper is loose. That's nice. We'll have to look at that. Another thing I'm gonna have to get, or is it just the cover? No, that's the whole bumper. I accidentally pulled on this and kind of pulled through it, so that's good. But look at this rotor. Oof, yikes. It is crusty, along with a lot of other stuff underneath here, so, which is really sad and a really huge bummer, but hey, welcome to Michigan, I guess. That is how it is around here. It is how we do. And I think I'm gonna leave the wheels off and get some new calipers, pads, and rotors. Actually, I already have pads. I'm gonna need calipers and rotors for both sides. For disseting, and then probably some other stuff in here. I might change these out. This probably would be a really good idea before winter, but I'm already waiting on other parts. So, I don't know. Let me get the shocks bolted up, and then we'll move on forward to some other stuff up front. So starting back up front here, I'm going to focus on changing the front sway bar out, getting the sway bar end links changed out, and then after that, going to try to knock out these tie rod ends. Seeing as, well, that one's not connected to anything. Looks like, what is this? Oh, it's just a hole in the brake backing pad. And then I might change out these tie rod ends, these wheel bearings. We'll see how everything looks. Let's get her turned up front. Boy, these brakes look like total crap too. The pads are actually not bad on it, but I can see these guide pins are really rusty. Like really rusty. I think I'm gonna have to have the calipers on all four corners. Kind of a bummer. Calipers aren't the most expensive thing in the world though, but yeah, these things look like crap. Just for quick reference, here's the caliper. Come on, phone focus. You can see that these guide pins have been beat out a few times. But sadly, everything looks like crap. All these bleeder screws look like garbage, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap these out. Gotta be safe. Safety is not one of those things that I really want to monkey with and risk my life with. And I'm gonna be driving this thing in the winter, so safety is gonna be up there in importance because of snow. So, anyway, let's get moving on to the other side. Oh, that really hurt. rusty. Alrighty, some tie rod ends out of the way. Freaking kidding me? No, what is this my life? I really wish I didn't put you guys down and kept recording, because the very first Harbor Freight extractor I tried. Focus, 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 focus. Pulled it right out. First try. So, wouldn't you know, should have just let the camera roll. You guys would have been like, whoa, that guy's amazing. He's so good. I know you guys are thinking that anyway, so it's okay. But for now, time to get that sway bar swap. We are in business now. Now these actually are a used set of end links. Not something that I'm extremely excited about using, but it's all about the monies, you know. Not exactly always extremely flush with cash. So, gotta cut some corners when I can, and this is a way I can. These end links are actually in really good shape. Here's a comparison to the old bushing. You can see how crappy and dried up that is. And here's the new one. So they're not a massive upgrade, but definitely better than what's on it currently. Okay, well, that's about that. Next realistically is gonna be the tie rod ends. I'm gonna get these things out. This thing looks like crap back here. I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I think I need a new rack. I think this is busted. I don't know if that comes out exactly as one or not, so I'm gonna need some advice from you guys. Is this junk or not? Because I think it is, sadly. I don't think that's going to be coming out of here. Daytime. That is not bad. I think it's good. That is part of the tie rod end. So, oh, lucky save. Thought I was cooked. Well, good news. Tie rod end is not junk, or tie rod end rack is not junk. But I do think for now I'm probably going to call it a day. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up for now. I'm going to get some calipers on order. Rotors, some pads. I have a bunch of pads for the rear. Actually, I think I have a box in there right now. I might have some for the front. Honestly, realistically, the front pads aren't terrible. I'm thinking out loud. Let's see, what do I got in here? Let's look, because I don't remember. It's been a minute. I have fronts, half of fronts. Oh, I don't even have half of fronts. I have a front pad and the pad for the front. And I think these boxes over there are for the rears. I think I got 2 boxes of rears. Yep, that's a box of rears. Also a box of rears. I have a lot of rear brake pads. I actually have like 3 more sets of rears in the house. So I'm all set on those. Volvo on call. Hey, that's really cool. I didn't realize I had that. I'm gonna throw this box away. All right, anyway, enough rambling, enough yakking, enough annoyance from me for you guys. I'm gonna call our day here. Next video will probably be the tie rod ends. We'll maybe do the cam and crank seal and potentially a B cam. Not 100% positive yet. I gotta check that one yet. Waiting on some valve cover gaskets. It's a chance that that car already has a B cam, and if it does, then I'm gonna put the other one in this car. So if not, the Canadian 243.5 is gonna get one, and this car is gonna get one. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait and see as we go. So anyway, I'm gonna call it a day for there. I think I got a lot done today. Pretty stoked. Not as far as I'd like to go, but unfortunately the weather kind of threw a hindrance in me getting anything done in the first place. So watching, I'm a total wreck. I'm covered in grease and dirt, and my beard looks like trash. So I'm gonna go take a shower and go get clean and get some of this grease off my face and take it easy for the night. Maybe play some Halo Infinite Beta, because I'm in the alpha. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks a ton for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Adios.